better settle down. No point doing that, or they send the hounds. Bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, cut to carry down. From those who came up before me, I'm here to change up the story. Find me at work in the morning, find me with people I'm mourning, man. Cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand, you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be justice to face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. No one to follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we starting today, but we wake up tomorrow and things are the same. Damn.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pat him down before he enter. Don't you hang with the ops talking about he don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You is not a printer. Cooped up, too up, mate. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ballin' jump, man. Touch hands. We bout to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen a Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Drake. Like the money in the bank, you better play where it's safe. Told him Bella fill his tank, run up to the next state. I get down, I get there to get you. You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real can see them. Got good go retrieve it, just short small. When that's from Cali, but the cheap get out white.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's all about divisional matchups on this final day of the regular season, and we've got a compelling one in store here, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Cincinnati. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
Let's go. 32, trouble, 38. Ready?
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. We'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Bengals defense. They were excellent a week ago in the victory over Arizona.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely, frees up your guys elsewhere. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. First down. So opening drive, 3rd down, they go with a slant. It works.
And I'm wondering when the league's going to figure it out, because everyone throws it on 3rd down. You expect pressure, so you want the ball in the hands of the quarterback quickly. It's a 3-step route ordinarily, and you're throwing it where you see the receiver breaking towards you. So it's an inside route. Everyone likes it, and it's executed very well.
Love fires that quickly outside. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. And a nice milestone reached on that last throw as here late in the season, he goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long, had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
Again, it's Johnson. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
That's a tremendous group effort there, because when you talk about offensive lines, the best ones, talk about guys that play in harmony, in sync, and getting things done, and they did that on that play.
Yeah, especially on 3rd and 1. Got to be in sync, and they were.
95.
Love looking to throw it.
Throw it to him.
He'll take a shot
Throw
to the end zone.
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Christian Gonzalez in there to break that one up. You talk about this Bengals defense. Right now they're ranked number 29 in the NFL against the pass, so 4th from the bottom, Charles.
Defending the pass has not been one of their strong suits throughout the season, but if they have any hopes of making waves in January, they've got to improve in this area.
2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And yeah, I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. That will toss right side. H.M. with it. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's getting some room. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devon Achane, 51 yards. And the Browns will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
You get in a 2nd and long situation down here in the red zone, I'd say most defensive coaches would think pass, let's bring some pressure. So this is kind of a tendency breaker here to hit him with something on the ground, and he'll take it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
You want to crazy thing? Shit, like,
the Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
They don't even know, like, the top was real. Like, I probably got to see off of that makes sense. Like,
he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
He now just hit me like, oh, I know I felt good. I saw you. Didn't see that. And then I hit him later. So I'm like, thank you. That's
looking to put a drive together. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. Inside the
Jameer!
And he will take it on in.
Jameer!
Touchdown. Jameer Gibbs, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Bengals are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. So now the Bengals offense will stay out there as they'll decide to go for 2.
Here we go. The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Fields trying to throw for
No.
And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Terrible. I had to be crossed by him.
So we're back to a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Browns drive about to get started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They're both game planned for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 74 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
Here we go. Here we go. Yellow, 43. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Well, if you have man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Blue, 32. Shot, 17. Ready?
On 3rd down, Achane. And he tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Fight, 97.
This is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
Here we go. 551. 551. Slow down. Delta.
Now it's Fields. Now he'll tuck this and run. That ball caught by Harrison. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Solid catch there for a man who's been so brilliant this year. Worth pointing out, as we were talking about earlier, there has never in the 60-year history of the award been a pass catcher, tight end, or wide receiver that has taken home the MVP trophy.
And the best receivers I've talked with, they know that stat, and it drives them.
Touchdown, Bengals! Marvin Harrison Jr. from 3 yards out. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
Here we go. Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Alpha. One strike.
They'll try and throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 is really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Through 1 quarter, 14-7 our score. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Boss, right?
Let's go. 50, green. Close, 10, ready.
On the toss, here's Achane. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns are an extra point away from drawing level. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the visiting Bengals who came away with a victory in that one, so they'll look to take the season series now here at home in Cincinnati. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Able to avoid him at the 40. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. The offense has to love that because that was just a dump down, and then he turned something out of seemingly nothing.
And the best quarterbacks understand that dumping it down is often a good play, a better play than even what was drawn up.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. Pass complete there to Harrison. And they move this all the way down to the 9. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
That's another Bengal.
So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
You
He's
slut.
going to get this one out on the perimeter. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so
Trying to show my
difficult
tight ends some
nowadays,
love.
but they did in a big way there.
That sounds weird.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
That's a cannon. There we go. There we go.
Rondé Gadsden with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
The Bengals will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
All right, I think we're going to go over. That's out. This one go.
The Browns drive about to get started. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like the offense coordinator is a little bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch.
And the Browns first down.
Down. Ready.
On first down, back to Achane.
Right.
And a pretty good burst there as they get this across midfield and down to the 46. 169 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a gain of 10.
Ready.
First down.
Right.
Now Achane on first and 10. And for one of the few times here today, this one's not going to go anywhere. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 46-yard line.
Again, it's Achane. And he is going to be close to a first down as the tackle made at the Bengals 38. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Up the middle, Achane. And he is going to have the Browns first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
Someone's been having a good game so far. And you know something? A lot has been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Ready. Yellow, 22.
Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 10 black, blue check. Ready?
A run straight ahead with Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
52 black. Smash, red. Set.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. It'll be a loss of 5 there as the safety blitz winds up paying off.
So this has been a lot like a tennis match, hasn't it? Back and forth. Both of these offenses having their way so far. So maybe the question isn't who's going to score the most points in this game. Maybe it's who's going to get some stops.
Yeah, absolutely. And that sack, finally a first step in the right direction for a stop. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Call it a gain of 5. 4th down now.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Here we go, set.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13.
45, right. Ready.
Love, they go play action now. He's got a man complete. And he's
Oh my
going to pick up the
God.
Browns first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky.
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them. And really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance. A gain of 3, second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
Right back to Achane on second down. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Achane here, they stay on the ground.
Son of a bitch.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Devon Achane with career touchdown number 60. And the Browns get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running
Holy
back
shit, no wonder his game's picked up.
the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
And now again, the Browns, they line up for 2.
Browns will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
Oh, we almost got a chance to get up out of it.
May bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here. Fields now to throw.
Holy shit! Run!
Now he's going to step up and run. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.
Dog. I threw it to R1 as quick as I possibly could. Cheating me, bitch ass motherfucker.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
You slut!
It's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Yeah, I cheated this
drive. Down. So after 3 drives that ended touchdown, 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 they get bogged down on drive number 4.
Yeah, I don't know
how do you take 8 seconds to get
ball that they finally didn't score. You know, you're happy, of course, but at the same time, did you have that much to do with it, or did they just get tired?
Maybe it's just a sense of relief at this point.
Go get him, Jacob.
It's taken to the 26. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Oh, Lord. I don't know.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
Well, that was all about the defender making life difficult for the receiver. Very tough for a guy to hold on to the football through all that contact. He ends up forcing the incompletion.
Oh, what the fuck? Very slow paced. But you're running the same formation.
The incomplete pass
like, look at this shit.
Down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
10 black. Strike 60. Drill 52.
Achane gets it from the gun. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45.
Come on. Let's say goodbye.
Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Okay.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. Achane. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
We're all still valiantly searching for the so-called book, right, that tells us what to do in every situation. Everyone kind of knows what it says, but it's never really been written down anywhere. He violated every code on that one, didn't he? Decided to go right there.
Oh, yeah, your side of the field, this stage of the game, you're supposed to punt the football. He said, who cares?
Why God, I'm losing to dirty and ass.
Yeah, analytics.
What is wrong with me?
Be warned, he's coming for you.
What is wrong with me?
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
God, you run the same defense. How do you take 3 hours to pick your play?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football.
Ooh, that was a crib shot.
In the third quarter.
Was a crib shot.
Pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 4.
There we go.
That's quickly out to Harrison. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up second down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball.
Are we for real? Jaden Reed, better get benched. Better get the boot skis. We're running strong power. Don't know if I like this.
And see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 33.
That's good for a Bengals first down.
Don't jump. Ready?
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Go.
Fields throwing again. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 20-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. Jahmyr Gibbs, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bengals have retaken a third-quarter lead. Here we go now as they will again try for 2.
Dylan! What are you talking about?
Here's Fields.
Jahmyr, what the fuck kind of animation was that? Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass?
The kicking team out now for the Bengals.
How did he jump?
This one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Yeah, can we fix kick return, please? Why? He's running for the right.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this
Guys, I just play a real game. Playing Maryland tight. Like, what is going on?
The Browns drive about to get started. And they'll be working from behind now.
I just ran fake. This guy just ran fullback dive, halfback dive.
They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Inside 4 minutes to go, third quarter.
Here we go. Ready?
And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Ready?
They'll give this to him. Past the 20. And they will finally get to him down at the Bengals 8. 36 yards on the play. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6.
Oh my gosh. You're running
the chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10.
Set. 60 reps. Set.
They'll run, Achane. And after the good game,
what am I playing? What am I playing? Like, what the fuck am I playing right now? Bro, what is going on?
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Set, ready. 33, yellow. 5.
On the handoff, it's Achane.
Dog, what is going on?
Defense stopped this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
Goodness gracious.
So stuff for no gain on 2nd down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm a little
this is your favorite play. I remember this play. Here comes in motion, and you run the corner. I remember.
If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
Throw it to him. Throw it to him.
Well, that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
And those two just have been
He's throwing like 3 picks and only throwing 5 passes.
But still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him.
That's what we get. That's what you get when you run fucking bear. You know what? You know what?
Wide left. And this will remain a 5-point game.
Let's stroll.
So 1st and goal quickly turns into 4th and goal, and then 4th and goal turns into no points whatsoever.
That's a very disappointing sequence of events right there. And I, for one, would not want to be the kicker who has to run over to his head coach and explain that one.
Never mind.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He'll get that complete to Harris.
Ew, the speed boost. The speed boost, man. The speed boost, man.
How about this? Racing to the end zone. And all the way in.
I run again. Just do it full.
Marvin Harrison Jr. with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the
I'm throwing it no matter what. I close my eyes. So close my eyes.
It's complete.
Did I score? Oh, shit.
And of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
Where are you going? Come back, brother. You have to make a tackle. Jacob! Thank you.
And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
It's the third quarter. They're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button,
I just scored with my eyes closed.
points are a necessity on this
I gotta go back
drive.
and watch that.
What a great way to
That
get
was fun
set
as
up.
fuck.
Ready. 50, green. 43 rail.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Achane. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
That's good for a Browns first down.
Down.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Yellow, 22.
And the Browns first down.
52 blaster. Steal. Check
Oh
steal.
my god, bro.
Love now. Nowhere to turn here.
It's gotta be the worst user right there. Gotta be. Gotta be. Bro has one completion where he threw it to me.
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Or that, and he gets swallowed.
And nothing doing here is this time around.
Okay.
He gets him back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long.
Sometimes you're lined perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
On the ready. Ready. 40.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Ready, set.
This offense so far on third down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Now Love. And that will be incomplete.
The switch sticks.
Completion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Oh! Yes, goal! That was the goal! I had a goal this week. Let's go!
Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game.
Big
and
job.
there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
And a short pickup here as they're going to cross the 10 to the 11-yard line.
Way better speed boosting than
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And for the defense,
Jameer.
this is a spot where you don't
Do I
want
trade
to totally
Jameer?
sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
Here's Fields. He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go.
He finds his man, complete. That's Harrison. And he is going to have the Bengals 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards. Now Fields going to run.
Ew.
And it was caught downfield by
Pass lead
Harrison.
down.
And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Fields. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And he will take it in for a Bengals touchdown. Jaden Reed, 39 yards. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Now, once again, the Bengals will try for 2.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
To throw is Fields. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
He's got to have those 4 passing yards. Got to.
Total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he'll tap it, and the ball comes out. Love lost it, and the Bengals grab it.
All right.
These guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the 4th. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help them improve. It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And that is going to be incomplete as he hit him a bit too much.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Fields.
Get my route, you slut.
Incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a three-score lead here.
I have an idea.
They're still going back to the air and looking
for
more points.
Well, with this game
like that.
It's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
They snap it to Fields. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Marvin Harrison Jr., 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals extend.
It was down by 1 at half, wasn't it?
Closing in now on a 14-win campaign. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. A dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's 3rd and 9.
Come on, set.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Black, 95, 10 cycles.
And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here we go, slide. 19 instruction. Angel. Watch the whip.
Gibbs straight ahead. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11. They have been unstoppable this afternoon, Charles. They just went after them from the start, and pass plays like we just saw, they're continuing their dominance here despite the big lead in the 4th quarter.
And that they have in every way, and plays like that across all phases of the game, they've just been effortless for them in this one. And that's what's helped them build such a large lead and allowed them to smile as this game continues.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Here we go. Green, tonight.
That's caught by Harrison, right side. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. A Bengal first down on the 16-yard pickup there. Partner, I know we're still in the afternoon slate here. Some primetime games still on the docket, but it's going to be tough to top this effort. What an offensive performance we have seen. They have been unstoppable from the moment we began. And he he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Well, that second half.